Till Fortnite creator Tim Sweeney is one of the largest landowners in North Carolina and has been buying land for ecologically sustainable purposes since 2008. Till, a photographer, took pictures of a street mime in Central Park in 1974, and 35 years later discovered it was Robin Williams before he was famous. Till of May C. Jemison. Not only is she the first African-American woman to go to space, she also served in the Peace Corps, appeared on Star Trek, is a dancer, and holds 9 honorary doctorates in science, engineering, letters and the humanities. Till, that Jim Carrey had to be taught CIA torture coping techniques to endure the makeup process for How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Till, Madonna leaked a fake version of her album to pirates where every song was a loop of her saying, "What do you think you're doing?" Quote. Then a hacker posted the real songs on her own site for everyone to download. Till, that when astronauts vote from space, they list their addresses, low Earth orbit, in their absentee ballots. Till, in English criminal law, you cannot kill a person for food, even out of necessity. In 1884, 3 sailors were stuck out at sea and killed the weakest one for food. After being rescued, they were found guilty of murder. This set a legal precedent which continues today. Till, about Patrick Vincent Coleman, train dispatcher who died saving hundreds of lives during the Halifax explosion. His final message: hold up the train. Ammunition ship afire in harbor making for Pier 6 and will explode. Guess this will be my last message. Goodbye, boys. Quote. Till, that on January 9, 1493, Christopher Columbus sees 3 mermaids and described them as not half as beautiful as they are painted. They were manatees. Till, that NYC only has a handful of alleyways, and of those, only one is really suitable for filming in. So every time you see a New York alleyway on screen, it's Cortlandt Alley. Till, that the suicide plant, indigenous to Australia, when touched can cause pain for years. The treatment is to expose the skin to hydrochloric acid, and if the plant hairs are broken off during removal, it increases the level of pain. Till, in 1910, a Spanish shepherd went missing. Rumor spread he'd been murdered. 2 men confessed to his murder under torture by the civil guard and served 12 years in prison before being pardoned in 1925. In 1926, it was discovered the shepherd had been living in a nearby town the entire time. Till, Pizza Hut delivered to the International Space Station. In 2001, they paid Russia $1 million to transport the pizza into space. Till, in 1946, a man claiming to be a detective gave a pedestrian a camera and asked her to take a picture of a suspect. The detective turned out to be a gangster. The suspect turned out to be his ex-wife, and the camera turned out to be a concealed shotgun firing via the shutter button. Till, mathematician Leonhard Euler's memory was said to have been so great that he was able to recite Virgil's Aeneid from beginning to end without hesitation, a text that is over 9,000 lines long. Till, Jimi Hendrix played guitar in Little Richard's band until he was fired for being too flamboyant, outdressing and upstaging the singer. Till, that a 16th-century clockmaker built a 15-inch-high automaton monk that walked and appeared to pray. It is still functioning, and is housed in the Smithsonian. Till, that more than 90% of consumers have thrown away food because of mistaken safety fears over date labels. The dates printed on food are not intended to communicate safety information. Instead, they signal the manufacturer's estimate of how long that food will taste its best. Till, that despite being studied since its discovery in 1906, scientists have yet to rule out a germ origin for Alzheimer's disease. The infectious hypothesis could explain why neurosurgeons are twice and a half more likely to die from it than the general population. Till that the blue whale is the biggest animal to have ever existed on Earth, surpassing even the biggest of dinosaurs. Till Viking military tactics succeeded mainly because they disregarded the conventional battlefield tactics, methods, and customs of the time. They ignored unspoken rules, like not attacking holy sites. To the contrary, Vikings intentionally targeted religious sites for their vulnerability and wealth. Till the founder of Tootsie Rolls, Leo Hirschfeld, committed suicide after being ousted from his own company. He'd created it to be an affordable chocolate-tasting candy that would not melt in the heat. He named them after his daughter Clara Tootsie Hirschfeld. Till that the name of the band Cage the Elephant came after an incident where a mentally disturbed man approached them after a show, hugged the lead singer Matt Schultz and kept repeating the sentence, "You have to cage the elephant." Till that a man in Florida woke up with a splitting migraine. When he arrives at the hospital, doctors found a bullet in his head. His wife had shot him in the head while he slept. Till Macho Man Randy Savage's first wrestling character was called the Spider, based off of Spider-Man. He would later star as the villain wrestler Bonesaw in the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Till about the rainbow eucalyptus tree that sheds its bark to reveal shades of green, orange, blue, purple and maroon. Till that divorce rates double over the Christmas period, peaking in January. This is primarily due to the change in regular routine of the working year, with a similar change in Easter. Till researchers at the University of Chicago found out in 2014 that nearly half of all Americans believe in at least one conspiracy theory, with the most popular being a secret group of bankers orchestrated the financial crisis to extend power of the Federal Reserve. Till Detroit was founded by the French, and Detroit means the straits, or narrowing of the river. Till that Aryan and Iran and Iranian all come from the same word, and some of the purest of Aryans are Kashmiri, Romani Gypsies and Punjabi. Till despite Mac and Dick McDonald having already franchised 6 restaurants before meeting Ray Kroc, Ray considers himself the founder. He even falsely claims in his autobiography that his franchise was the first McDonald's ever opened. Till in 2012 the town of Dull, Scotland, was paired as a twin town with Boring, Oregon, USA. Later, in 2013, they were joined by Bland, Australia, and the three now form the Trinity of Tedium, officially the League of Extraordinary Communities. Till that the city of Detroit sits on top of a working salt mine, in that the mine has provided road salt for most of North America since 1910. Till it was feared Mike Tyson would forget choreography and injure Donnie Yen during the filming of Ip Man 3, but ultimately, Yen accidentally fractured Tyson's finger by blocking punches with his elbow. Till that Corey from Trailer Park Boys was a 90s Canadian hip-hop artist. Till that steel made before atomic nuclear weapons were detonated is coveted as it does not have the background radiation impurities imparted in the steel-making process. Till the car company Cadillac was named after French explorer Antoine Lamothe de la Mothe, Sieur de Cadillac, who had founded Detroit in 1701. Till Marcia McNutt, current and first female president of the National Academy of Sciences, was trained in underwater demolition and explosives handling by the U.S. Navy SEALs. Till kid gloves is referring to gloves made out of soft leather from young goats and not gloves for children. Till there's an archive in East London called the Clown Egg Register, which holds over 250 ceramic eggs with clown makeup. It acts as a sort of non-legal copyright for the makeup of professional clowns.